was first reported publicly on December 31, 2019. The COVID-19 outbreak in China brought a sudden death and change in our lives. In fact, thousands to millions of people died from this pandemic. With these events, there's a dire need for a solution. That is when vaccinations are sought.
China has identified the cause of the mysterious new virus,
Coronavirus.
By early February, COVID-19 vaccine candidate had been designed and manufactured. This vaccine is called Moderna. On March 16, 2020, the Moderna vaccine entered the first phase of clinical trials, and other vaccines including similar one from Pfizer and BioNTech entered the clinical trials not long after.
On December 18, 2020, after demonstrating 94% efficacy, the Moderna vaccine was authorized by the Food and Drug Administration for emergency use. Just days earlier, the similar Pfizer and BioNTech vaccine had become the first COVID-19 vaccine to be authorized for use.
As of December 1, 2021, 71.84% of the Philippines target population have already been vaccinated with at least one COVID-19 vaccine dose. Of over 55 million individuals who have received at least one dose of the vaccine, over 36 million are now fully vaccinated. Although this is a significant accomplishment, the risk of new variants is still very high, so research on vaccine is still ongoing, especially now with the Omicron variant threat.
Vaccines for 5 to 11-year-old kids. Safe, effective vaccines against COVID-19 are urgently needed in children younger than 12 years of age. Based on evidence and data from clinical trials, the Pfizer vaccine had a favorable safety profile in the age group of 5 to 11-year-olds. No vaccine-related serious adverse events were noted. A COVID-19 vaccination regimen consisting of two 10-microgram doses of BioNTech and Pfizer vaccine administered 21 days apart was found safe, immunogenic, and efficacious in children 5 to 11 years of age.
Molnupiravir, developed by the MSD and Ridgeback Biotherapeutics, is the first antiviral medication for COVID, which can be taken as a pill rather than injected. The tablet will be given twice a day to vulnerable patients recently diagnosed with the disease. The new treatment targets an enzyme that the virus uses to make copies of itself, introducing errors into its genetic code that should prevent it from multiplying, keeping virus levels low in the body, and reducing the severity of the disease. The approach should make the treatment equally effective against new variants of the virus as it evolves in the future.
Vaccines are our shield against this global pandemic. Becoming careless is something we shouldn't do because we'll never know how one can creep in. This situation may be something we can't control, but getting vaccinated and protecting ourselves are things that we can.
Together, let's work to prevent this pandemic from becoming worse than our situation right now.
Let's get vaccinated.
Let's get protected.
Let's prevent the spread of COVID-19.
Together we work,
Together
together we
we
protect.